What is going on, guys? OMSB25 here, and today I'm bringing you another video. This is some new things that have been just released to the community. I'm going to be talking about some Xbox news, some new Call of Duty news, some DLC information, a couple of things that you guys should know. So, first to start off, the new DLC Uprising is coming to PlayStation 3 on May 16th, which is a Thursday, to deal with Activision and Microsoft, but we're not going to go into that. It's a totally different video. I'm not going to, go all into that, why it's, but whatever. So yeah, DLC comes out on May 16th. It is Uprising. It's going to be one of the greatest DLC packs ever, I think. Alcatraz's zombie maps, we're getting Fire and Range back, so that is pretty good. I actually enjoyed some of the video content that I did see on it. But in other news, so after the DLC, about, I'd say 6 days later, 5 days later, we're getting some Xbox news. So you guys might know, you might not notice, but I'm a big PlayStation guy. I grew up on PlayStation. I had the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2. I owned a PlayStation Portable for a brief period of time. But I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm with the PlayStation Nation. That's how I roll. So I'm kind of like, you know what? I want to do PlayStation news, but I'm going to do Xbox news too, because some of my subscribers that I do have are on Xbox. So I don't got a lot of subscribers, but some of them are on Xbox that I know of. But so on May 21st, Microsoft is having a press conference. Now this press conference, excuse me, is going to consist of everything Xbox. So I'll try to put the link in the description, because CHARLIEINTEL is a great news provider on consoles, Call of Duty news, Battlefield news, Medal of Honor. If you guys go to that extent and play those games, I'm not big fans of them, but CHARLIEINTEL is where I get all my information from, and sometimes I even research a lot of it. But so you should check them out. They got a YouTube page, they got Twitter. Follow them, subscribe to their YouTube. But yeah, so I'll link the page down in the description to CHARLIEINTEL. Now, on May 21st, um, Xbox, Microsoft is doing this big conference, and it could be live streamed on Xbox Live, uh, on a dashboard. Xbox.com, IGN will be having coverage of it. I'm sure AOL will have coverage of it. Maybe Yahoo, big people like that, just to get views and have people attracted to their sites. So look for that. If you guys are on Google, probably definitely had that. YouTube will probably have a live stream somewhere. One of your YouTubers or any partnering station that you are subscribed to might have this content. So it's all gonna be revealed. I don't think they're gonna go to an extent to where they show everything off, the price, the actual box. So I'm not sure if it's going to go to that extent. I think they're going to go to an extent to where they compete with the PlayStation, where the PlayStation at a 1 to 10 level right now could be at 5, and they want to go they want to be at that level, or they want to be a level above. So if we're rating it on 1 to 10, 5 for now, and let's say Xbox 5 for now or 6 for now, until we see the more features that it comes out with, we're only going to see about half the stuff. So like with the PlayStation, we saw the controller. Some of the developers spoke. Now, I do have a comment to say about the PlayStation actual press conference. Now, the PlayStation press conference, I didn't feel that it was really presentable. Um, I don't want to knock anybody, but these guys that were presenting their product and presenting their game and showing off their studio weren't really good talkers. Now, some of the guys from a different country, I'm not going to name anything, but they didn't have a great English accent. Some of them had to be translated. Other guys, even from America, they really couldn't, say what they had to say in the right manner. So they were kind of in the PlayStation, kind of, it was stuff like that. So some things that Microsoft should look out for. They should have presentable speakers that know what they're talking about and have all their information before they actually go on stage and present this news. Because a good, presenter has the stuff on the top of their head instead of on a teleprompter. Some of it's on a teleprompter, I probably presume, but some of it is on the top of their head. So they should really look out for stuff like that, some pointers to make their press conference big, because right now we're not competing about specs, we're not competing about anything else. When the Microsoft press conference is done and over it, we're going to be looking at it like, wow, are we looking at it as a console standpoint, or are we looking at it at a presented standpoint? And to my belief, we're gonna be looking at it like, wow, this developer or brand had, the best press conference. They presented well. They had good information. They didn't leak too much, which leads us to, to some extent to be like, wow, the stuff that we're seeing right now. Just imagine what we're gonna see in the future with this, with this console. So stuff Xbox needs to look out for. So, like I said, probably IGN, Xbox Live, Xbox.com. You should be able to, maybe Machinima, you should be able to actually find this press conference. AOL, Yahoo, Google, anything like that. You should be able to find this press conference. I believe it's going to be about 1 o'clock Western time. So, in some standpoint, that's about 2 o'clock, 2:30. I think in the middle of America, and on the eastern coast, it's going to be about 3, 4 o'clock. So depending where you live, you should see between 1 hour and 3 hour time difference. So another thing I wanted to talk about. Now here we go. It's almost May. We got about 2 more days to go, and of course, around this time, going into the summer, going into E3, we're gonna see some new leaks of Call of Duty. Now, like I said before, I'll have links in the description for the Call of Duty info that I found and some of it that other people reported on. So, CHARLIEINTEL, I was actually on my Facebook page, I was snooping around, and all of a sudden this thing popped up, new Call of Duty, promotion found at GameStop, whatever. So, yeah, it's how it goes. Call of Duty was, leaked. And it wasn't leaked where, it was like, oh, we get like a little promotion that says, Call of Duty Ghost. We had a promotion from Target, which actually said if you trade in this game by this date, you get like a free $5 off the pre-order, or you could pre-order this game for $1. That's the kind of promotion we're seeing. And the weird thing about it is that there were about 5 sites that actually had this promotion. And as soon as, they saw that they had this promotion, like Activision and their copyright, they actually took these promotions down. You can't see them anymore. The only place you could see them is some sites that reported it. So I do believe that this is real. Call of Duty Ghost. You could probably see the screenshot on CHARLIEINTEL.com of the actual game, the game box, the box art. Excuse me. You'll actually be able to see that, and I'm gonna give you a little background on a game. Drifter, another YouTuber, actually said that it was going to be a modern game, a future game, excuse me, using modern weapons for some reason that happens in the game. So it's gonna be really big, and I just can't wait. And we're gonna see leaks around this time. Now the Entertainment Expo E3, I believe it's in June, maybe July. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive that it's in June. So it's going to be a really big thing. The electronics, I'm not really sure what it stands for. I forgot. I know, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm making this video right now. If I do remember in about a minute or so, I will tell you guys. But yeah, we should see like a leaked trailer, and some people say that on April 30th we're actually going to see that trailer. Now, last year for Black Ops 2, we actually kind of got a teaser. We got a few pictures, we got a teaser. Well, we finally got a trailer, I believe, at the NBA playoffs, and the NBA playoffs were about the end of April, early May. Um, so maybe it might fall into that type of thing where we see it again and it's promoted at this big event like the NBA playoffs, or it could the Electronic Entertainment Expo. That's it, E3, 3E's Electronic Entertainment Expo, or it all leads up to E3. So they gotta reveal the game in some type of way before E3, because every year at E3, that's where everything's shown off: games, new consoles. Now another thing, I'm backtracking a little bit, but it's alright. Xbox, it's a good thing that they're doing it now, May 21st. So at E3, they can reveal a little bit more, maybe some launch titles, and that's where the competitive side really gets in, like I said before. Now, the image that you're going to see with Call of Duty Ghost, it's on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Now, Drifter, I believe, said that this new Call of Duty game called Call of Duty Ghosts is not going to be on, the old generation systems, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. That it was actually going to be on a new generation system, so Xbox 720, or the Xbox, using air quotes, or the PlayStation 4, as we already know. So really don't know how it's going to play out. Ghost could be a game for PS3 and Xbox 360 to hold them off until people actually get these new consoles, or it can be just a whole another game and they're just promoting it as PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Now, as for the price and all that goes, I don't know. People are saying that video game prices are going to be hacked up to about $75, coming off the 60, but it depends on which title you get. If it's a AAA title, it's going to be anywhere from 60 to 70, maybe even 75, depending on where they want to go with it. Some people are saying 100, but you never know. So I'm getting close to being finished with this gameplay, so I'm going to wrap the video up a little bit. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope that this information is very useful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like this video, comment, do whatever, get this video out. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out. This is N1 SB25.